That's a show. That's a show.
Remember, what was that group? Sha-na-na, back in the day. Boom, boom. They were in Greece, and then they had their own show, a musical. Boom.
We need more of that.
That's a show.
We need more of that music in our life. I was at an Irish funeral yesterday. Well, Northern Ireland.
Is that
let's not.
That's like
I want to piss my buddy off. I was at an Irish funeral the other day, and
a priest walked in.
I sobered up now. Ding. No, but they play some really cool music. They had a bagpipe player coming into the church with the coffin with my buddy's mom.
Wow.
But just there's something nice about that old Irish folk music.
So is that like Scottish
smooth
too? Or like is it the bagpipe?
Yeah, I don't know what the bagpipe thing had. Like I thought bagpipes was Scottish, but it all works. It's all the same area.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
They're white.
They all look the same. So, how's it going?
I'm good. Sorry for your friends for your loss.
Oh yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, the last 5 years of her life was dementia ridden, so it was, but it was a nice little ceremony, nice little send off. The Irish know how to do it the best. Jamaicans, I went to a Jamaican one once. That was awesome. Like the whole church service, it was just so much energy and so much, like, just feel good. You know, people are actually, when we see it on the, on TV, and you think it's a stereotypical thing. Let's say everybody's just like jumping up and
it's a celebration,
feeling the love and feeling God. Well, it was. I actually witnessed it in person, so it was cool.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's tough. But
I don't like the ones. I don't know if it's
like Orthodox people. We jump
in. Yeah, it's depressing. It's,
even they're 95. They should have been dead 5 years ago, and we're still like, I can't believe it happened, and you're crying.
And they're ready to jump into the hole with them. And, just celebrate their life. Like it's been 95.
That's what it's all about, man.
If it's a tragic thing, I get it, right? But still.
Speaking of celebrating the life of older people, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey fought in some Freudian
Well, she
slip.
did lose.
Neither of them were fat.
Well, Gina Carano lost 100 pounds.
She looked amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Her voice is a little weird, but the way she talks. So they fought last night.
Yep.
In a Jake Paul promoted bullshit
event. I mean, I was gonna boycott and not watch it.
Yeah, I forgot it was going on, to be honest with you.
I mean, better off not watching it because the first thing I noticed was how empty the place was.
Where was it?
It was in Inglewood, California.
Where the Clippers play.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's the name of the arena again? The Inbox or something.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it was just
I can't
empty.
Believe I don't know the name of an arena.
Yeah. So you used to be on that stuff.
Yeah.
Anything sports, you would be like
Intuit. Intuit. I think it's the Intuit.
Intuit, not Inuit.
No. That would be.
I'll be here.
That would be racist, and they would have to change the name.
Okay.
So 17 seconds later, Ronda Rousey was a victorious
in an arm bar. Yeah.
In an arm bar.
Yeah. So her typical move. So it was just like a stage wrestling event. You know what I mean? 17 seconds. So nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets tired. No one ruins their makeup. They get on right away. Takes her down. Arm bar. Taps so fast, and it's over. Wow. Just like that. And then she announces her retirement, Ronda Rousey. I'm like, didn't you retire when you got knocked the fuck out twice in a row? Yeah.
She lost to that redhead, right?
Holly Holm.
Holly Holm.
And then
that.
Yeah, and then the lioness, forgot her name now, but yeah, knocked her the fuck out too.
Couple of UFC experts here, folks.
I was. It's again dementia. We're getting older and you forget everyone. So. But yeah, I thought she was retired, but I guess she needed some cash flow.
2 million reasons why she came back, and apparently 1.5 million reasons why Gina Carano came back.
Yeah, and her weight loss is a good excuse to lose some weight and make some cash.
I'll be honest with you, though. Gina Carano got fucked over big time from her gig on The Mandalorian on Disney.
And I watched that show, and I loved it.
She made some just nothing innocuous tweet during COVID. and it received so much backlash.
Yeah.
She lost her job. Her co-stars, none of her co-stars had her back, especially Pedro Pascal, who's a piece of shit. I don't get him either. Like, he's just an annoying, making out with Stephen Colbert on late night television, and it makes me sick. It just, these people seem so manufactured. But anyway, I'm going on, and I'm sorry. It just drives me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, I would probably do the same thing. Like I'm saying, for Gina or Rhonda to come back and make a quick buck. But I'm just saying that we, as the fans, get screwed all the time. We're the ones who get screwed, because I heard the nosebleed tickets. That's why this place was empty. That's the first thing I noticed, was it was empty. And when they turned on the lights by mistake, you could see how empty it was. Because he had those little sparkly lights like the WWE had at WrestleMania. Or not WrestleMania. I forgot what event it was. In Dubai.
In Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia one, yeah. When the empty seats, they put these just sparkly lights to make it seem like people are taking pictures. And there's actual people with their phones on. But I heard the nosebleeds were $300. Then nobody bid, and then they dropped it to $200, and then they dropped it to like $50, but it was too late by then. Because why do we get, like, for wrestling? All these events are for the people, the working class, supposedly, but not anymore. Now it just seems like it's for the elite and the rich. Like, we can't even go on vacation anymore because the fuel prices and ticket prices have gone up, right?
Well, I mean, and with Cuba being in the situation they are, like I was speaking with my fiance last night, because we are planning something in July, and we're looking at Cancun, and holy shit, like the prices, the cheapest place you can get 4-star, 5-star is like $1,500-$1,600, which, it's, I guess we can't compare everything to Cuba, but we're used to paying. Like, if we were to go away to Cuba in July for a 5-star, we'd be looking at under $1,000, right?
And I don't like the experience in summer too. Right?
And we're good with that. Like we're not too picky. We don't complain. Perfect beaches. Mm-hmm. Now we're taking a chance. I hear there's a lot of seaweed there. I mean, I haven't been to Cancun since we went back in our early 20s, like
good old days,
late 90s, early 2000s, and shit,
where you could be broke and go on vacation.
And holy shit, were there some memories in those days. I went to Cancun 4 times, right? One of them was with you, which was a with your memorable trip. But I don't remember a lot of it because we drank a lot.
But thank God I have a good memory. I guess funny moments, comedic moments, or I remember. So I mean, for Cancun where we went. Do you remember that? Remember the fart that saved the marriage? Remember that fart?
The fart that saved the marriage. Ooh.
Or relationship. I don't know if they were married, but when we were in Cancun, do you remember when we were wasted after a club, as usual, but we came back to the hotel and we were walking and we hear this couple just yelling and fighting and screaming at each other, this American couple. So we hid behind one of those pillars and we're listening to their conversation, how, they're just fighting over something. I don't know if someone...
Which is always a cool thing to do, right?
So, I mean, my farts are loud. So,
no. Really?
They're fucking nuclear, right? So I let the loudest fart out. It echoed through the halls. And all you hear, they just stopped arguing. They just stopped arguing. And they probably went back into the room, started laughing, and they go, "What are we even fighting about?" And they're just talking about that fart, and then they got back together, and everything was fine.
So you think your fart saved the
relationship? I
think
the fart saved the relationship. What was the hotel again? It was
Oasis.
Oasis, not Grand. That was the upper scale.
Oasis Grand. I stayed at Caribbean Village. Those were the two.
Caribbean Village.
Those were the two. I think we stayed at Caribbean Village.
Yeah, I think we stayed at Caribbean Village too. See, we don't remember. You don't remember anything that happened that time?
No, it's not that I don't remember. I'm just trying to because I've been there 4 times.
Yeah, it's all mixed.
Tough to remember which happened with which. Now, the thing I remember about our trip, it was you, my brother, and I. Yeah. We did a lot of rock things. We were the Rock a lot.
Oh, that's when the Rock, in the WWE was huge.
Yeah, when the Rock was at its peak, and wherever the hell we were, we had our Rock T-shirts. Wherever the hell we were on the beach, we were in the water.
Losers.
The Rock says, "Get your damn ass in the water right now, you Rudy Poo."
Your poor brother, man.
We would be walking down the stairs from our room to head to the pool, and we would stop and lift whatever the hell we had in our hand up like it was a title. Yeah. And my brother thought we were really, really stupid. And
Poor guy.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him either. I mean, I made fun of him because when we were getting ready one night and he took out the Brill cream to put on his.
Oh,
That was the best.
and that was the beginning of
I'm like, are you wearing Brill cream? And then I was pretending I was like, because I associated that with like Indian dudes wearing Brill cream for their hair, right? And then I would like make fun of him, like, hey, Ahmad, look at this white boy.
Look at this guy. Have
Look at
Brill
he
cream.
wear the Brill cream.
White
He's crazy.
guy,
White boy.
guy using Brill cream.
He
Yes.
wear the Brill cream, and I thought he was gonna kill me,
Yeah.
brother. I don't know why. He just stare, huh? You just sit there and just stare at us. Like
It's a
we're
trip
idiots.
he probably wishes he could have back and
But
not go
remember?
on.
Then I had that. There was that chick from Montreal, like the stewardess, who was like talking to me and hitting on me, and then
Oh yes.
I'm
yes.
like, 'cause I don't.
Yes.
I don't cheat. So then I'm trying to introduce your brother to her. So I took your brother and go up to her, and she's laying on the beach with her friend. They're both topless now, and I'm like just awkward. I'm like, hi. She's this is my friend George.
This is George.
And George's like, what the fuck was that? What are you doing? He goes to me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. But The Rock says this.
Shut your mouth and go grab her boobs.
And then I guess we go back again, and they weren't there. They disappeared. And then I remember seeing her at the last night at a club, and she came out with this pure fob guy.
And she had a flower
Yeah,
in her hand.
yeah.
See that I remember. He came
Yeah.
out with a local,
Yeah,
and she had a bouquet.
I go, what'd she say to me?
Uh,
This could have been
This
you,
could have been
Steve.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were breaking your balls, but obviously we were not encouraging you to cheat.
No.
But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny because she was
Yeah. Yeah.
she was a female rocket for sure. I remember that. So yes, yes. Now I have a great story, but it wasn't with us.
Oh, I want to hear it.
We finished from the club one night.
Yeah.
It was actually Dino, who's going to be on the show soon
Mm-hmm.
with us here. He was with us, but we finished from a club, and I had to piss really bad. And so we walk out. I go across the street.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the bay side, not the Caribbean sea side. It was across the bay. I forget what the name of that bay was. And so I start going and zip up, turn around, and Policia right behind me. Yes.
Wow.
So they start talking to me. And he's like, okay, we're going to take you to the station and you stay there tonight and you go to court in the
Really?
morning. Oh, yeah. They laid down exactly what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my cousin Jimmy, God love him, when he got into the Crown Royal a little too much, there's a bit of a brave heart thing that goes on with him, and he gets a little aggressive. There's a summer in Cyprus to prove when the entire city of Bafos was chasing him down
Oh man.
at a nightclub one night. That's a different
I
story
remember
for a
that,
different day. But so he started getting in the cop's face. He's like, no, come on, man. So the first thing I had to do was tell our other friend Alex and Dino to take this fucking guy and get him the fuck out of here now because he's going to make things worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we pushed him out of the way. I was very lucky. I had a couple of very cool, calm police officers.
Oh,
They weren't
police officers.
yeah, the police
Really?
officers were actually, they were very calm and cool. They weren't trying to be prickish or anything. So I said, listen, I can't spend the night. I said, I apologize. I said, if we go back to the hotel room, can I pay a fine or something like that? I have cash back home. I was begging them, right? And so they stopped for a second. They thought, they looked at each other like, where are you from? And I said, Canada. He goes, okay. And he taps me on the shoulder and says, next time, you know, respect the area and stuff. Totally understandable.
Yeah, we say the same here. Here, right?
Well, but we don't. Again, it's another story for
Another
a different
story.
day. Well, we've covered it already.
Yeah.
Shithole. But anyway, so I was, oh man, that was a scary time.
Yeah.
And I remember the first thing I did was go to my cousin. I said, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Don't forget we're in a different country.
Exactly. And Mexico too.
This doesn't work. Your tough guy thing doesn't work on police officers in Mexico.
Well, you're lucky. Remember that guy when we were on vacation? The guy's from Philly.
Yes.
So the guy, same
the guy
thing.
who looked like Eric Lindros.
Yeah, that guy. He was pissing. This is
Yeah.
like the first day when we went out, and he was pissing, got caught pissing outside, and I guess he was drunk and aggressive, and the cops beat the shit out of him, broke his arm, broke his leg, threw him in prison too. I remember seeing him. We saw him days later.
A few
it was all
days
fucked
later,
up. Yeah,
beat up.
Yeah.
We had a couple of good nights with him too.
Yeah. So you were lucky that if Jimmy got aggressive, then things could have got out of hand.
Yeah, like he got a little too close, and I noticed, so I pulled him back right away, and I said, "Don't worry, I got this." But it just goes to show you just how mindful you have to be when you're in other people's countries. I mean, I had a bad habit of pissing in public places. Actually, I pissed in a club once.
In the club.
What? Beside the bar.
That's like Jersey Shore styles. Yeah.
I did. I had a problem holding it in when I was younger and drinking a lot. So
like in a plant or just anywhere, like on the floor.
Right beside the bar.
Oh my god.
It wasn't busy.
Oh man.
Right beside the bar.
Nice.
Those are good experiences.
Well,
but
I mean,
back then, how much did they cost?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like we were working like.
Well, we were still working, so we could afford it.
We worked, but I'm still like, I was paying rent, at that age.
Yeah.
But we still saved enough to go on a trip, and we didn't need much because it was all inclusive.
Right.
I think it was $1,000, if that, 1,200, 1,000, all in for a week.
Inclusive. Yep.
You got all the meals.
We'd still take bottles of Crown Royal with us, I remember.
We had and then we go to Domino's, whatever. That's how much after we were at the club.
Or when we were fucked up.
Yeah, like Domino's, McDonald's. But that's the only spending we did. I mean, that one time we took the bus because we're so wasted. Me, you, and your brother, we took the bus the wrong way.
Oh yes.
And we ended up, I don't know, who knows where. But by the time we got to the end of the stop, like where the bus driver stopped, it was just the bus driver and this guy that looked like Eminem, like back in the day, like blonde, wife beater, little kid it looked like, but teenager. So the bus stops. We're like, do we just get out here? Like what's going on? And then the kid comes up to me and goes, if you want to go back, you got to pay another fee. And we're like, what? You go, yeah. I go, well, we're not off the bus, so why should we pay another fee? He goes, no, if you want to go back, you have to pay another fee. And he was all getting aggressive. So we're fine. We pay him, and we're wasted at this point. So we pay the fee. He goes back up front, gives the bus driver the money. The bus goes back to the tourist area. Anyways, so on the drive back, the kid comes up to us and he goes, if you guys need anything, drugs, pussy, blah, 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 you come to me, you talk to me. And then he asked us what hotel we were staying, and we didn't want to tell him because this guy was kind of like off. So we get off the bus, we're walking, bus drives off, and your brother pulls out that wad of cash that the guy dropped. So that kind of paid for the rest of our trip.
Nice.
I forgot how much. It was like, I think it was over 1,000, maybe more. U.S. And then we saw that guy on the beach by chance the next day. And we thought, oh, fuck. He's coming to look for his money. And he comes up to us like nothing happened. He's like, hey, guys, you want anything? Pussy, cocaine, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, man, we're good. And then that was it. But we had...
No, we man, just looked out. We blew it all last night with your money.
We blew it all with your cash.
We blew in the cocaine. Yeah. We blew our loads. We blew everything.
No. But yeah, but stuff like that, it's like, it could have been dangerous too, right? Could have ended up dead.
Well, it's a tough place you fuck around in, and it seems like I've like I said, we haven't been there in 20 years, and this is the thing that I fear going to these places now. Not for that reason. It's just we're so used to Cuba. Nobody bothers you. Yeah. You're on the beach. Nobody's trying to sell you things every 5 minutes. And I remember one of those things like about Cancun was a constant when we were there. Nobody's demanding tips from you. Everything's just so calm. No Americans, obviously. Yeah. You're primarily there with Canadians and some Russians, some South Americans, but for the most part, it's like you're just not being bothered. So the idea of going somewhere else like that is like giving me the heebie-jeebies, because like I don't want to be tested and have my patients tested.
Well, Dominican was horrible. Like Dominican was horrible for that.
You've been?
I went to Dominican.
Oh, I didn't know you've been.
First of all, the beach was full of seaweed.
Yes.
The kids' first. It was the kids' first trip too.
Okay.
So seaweed everywhere. We couldn't go use the beach, and then the guy they just keep bothering those to buy timeshares. I guess they were those guys that walk around. Yeah. The guy just wouldn't leave me alone, man. I go, dude, and I remember I had like I guess I was wearing sandals for the first time in a while, and I had like blisters, and I was walking weird. And he goes, "Look at your dad." He goes to my kid. I was walking with my kid, and he's like, "Look at your dad. He's so drunk." I go, dude, I'm not drunk. I'm like, I got blisters. I'm walking funny.
I got blisters on my feet, man. Okay.
But he's telling that in front of my kid.
I haven't even started drinking
yet. He
yet.
wouldn't leave me alone. Like, oh man. Yeah. I go, why did I even talk to him? Because all he did was like, I asked him, just again, my mistake. I go, hey, where do I get the towels from? Right? Where did I pick up the towels? And then he started going to the spiel. Did you get your gift yet? I go, what gift? You got to come here and you get your gift. I go, no, man, I don't want no gift. And then from that point on, every day he would just bother me. And I hated that trip because of that. And because the locals, they were on vacation too. Oh. So it was the locals, the Americans, and even, you know who was the worst? Quebeckers.
Oh, Quebec is, yeah.
Oh, rude fucks. But, yeah, it was just horrible. Just overall a horrible experience. I maybe had one good day or two when it was in between before the new bus load came in of locals and tourists. That's the only time that was good. But the rest, never again, man. Never. Like, I can't do that. Like, it's either Cyprus or bust, or like Cuba reminds you of what Cyprus too, right?
Yeah, and the beaches are incredible. So you're never going to have a bad experience beach wise. You're not gonna have a seaweed problem. You might have some jellyfish, depending what time of the year you go.
That's
but
fine.
So July we're looking at going. I don't know if it's realistic or not. If it happens, it happens. I don't, but yeah.
But Cuba is your favorite. I mean, besides Cyprus.
Yeah, absolutely. I would go back over and over again there. I would.
Never been.
100%. Like I don't know if it'll ever be the same.
Yeah.
The Cuba as we know it.
No.
Chances are it won't never be the same.
No.
And it's a shame. However, like I said before, hopefully it means a good thing for the people of Cuba because they're pretty amazing people, and we have nothing but great experiences with them when we're there. But sadly, we're gonna have to look at other places.
But what else is left like that? Like even Cyprus. Think about it. I love Cyprus the way it was, like just a village before any influences came in, right?
Yeah, but it depends when you go. If you're going in the middle of summer, you're gonna have a shitty time.
Yeah.
Not a shitty time.
I still had a good time, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But if you go September, October, it's a little more like the speed you're looking for. Yeah. Maybe not as hot. It always depends when you go. But when you go to Cuba, you always know you're going to have a pretty damn relaxing time.
And just the food, right?
The food is you. If you're not a picky person, you could find ways to.
Even Dominican, man, it was the burger. Everything was shit. I just had my favorite meal, and I only eat once a day. Then was an omelet or fried eggs with toast,
right?
And that's it.
Just give me eggs, give me toast in the morning, and we're good. The rest of the day, you got to get used to pork.
Something like rice, something that's not going to make you sick either, right? So just a rice.
Yeah, and usually tequila will kill anything that you ingest.
And stay away from the icy drinks. Cause
never
all the
have
ice. Yeah, the ice is the poison that.
I never had ice. Yeah, I would whatever order was without ice.
I remember like a family, they all had diarrhea except the father. And he goes, they thought it was the food, but the dad's like, it's the ice. It's the fucking ice. Stay away from the fucking ice. I told you.
Is that how he talks?
Yeah. That's how he was yelling. Like American, I told you stay from the fucking ice.
That's a manly voice, eh?
And me too. I almost got killed. Got me and my family probably killed when I was making fun. I didn't make fun of them, but there's a language barrier with the guys who clean the seaweed.
Yeah.
Remember I told you the story where they're shoveling it into garbage bags and taking it into the truck. And I don't know why I was getting frustrated by this. I'm like, doesn't the government give you guys tractors or something else to like scoop that? You guys are using your hands and putting in garbage bags and then tossing out a truck.
It's exactly how they did in Cuba.
Yeah, it's insane, right?
So I was saying the same thing.
So I'm like, respect to a guy. I'm like, you're going to do the whole beach like this? I go, respect. And then I go, what do you guys do with the seaweed after? And then I joked. Like, I meant, like, do you guys give it to the hotel and they serve it to us to eat? But he took it like, I told him, you take it home and eat it. You take it home and eat it. Yeah. But I meant like us, the hotel.
Pendejo.
And then they all started looking, like giving a start. He told the other guys, the crew, and they all look like thugs. And they're all looking at me, and Helen's like, what did you just say? Why did you say that? Why don't you keep your mouth shut? Now we're on the beach, just playing in the sand, for the first time.
Right.
And they're just giving us death looks. So Helen's like, we got to get out of here. So I had to change my looks. I would see them. I would like jump in the pool. It's just another reason why I ruined the trip. I would jump in the pool, change my outfit so they didn't know what, recognize me from that encounter. So.
I'd speed up my tan so I look more brown.
I'd change my hairstyle.
I'd wear blackface.
I did have, it was scary, right? Because you're in a foreign country. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't know who's involved with who, like the cops, the security,
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah. So, anyways,
that's funny because I remember I was watching them clean up residue on the beach that one day, and they have like a garbage bag ripped open, flat, sitting on the beach. They would put it on, walk it over.
How long is that going to take?
Well, you got to keep them busy.
Oh man, but I mean, the government just get a tractor or something, and
they do have an automobile. They bring out like a tractor type thing where they crush the sand down. Sometimes the sand gets a little crazy, and they'll bring it and flatten it.
Yeah, but just we're talking about mountains of seaweed, and it was like you couldn't even use the beach. You couldn't even like climb over it. That's all.
Oh, it's never that bad in Cuba.
It was horrible.
They might have, on windy nights when the waves are coming in, you're gonna get some shit left over, but never that bad.
No, this was like mountains. It's horrible. Anyways, never again.
And then they take them home and eat it.
There's probably better places in the Dominican, better times of the year to go, but when I
went, did you go?
It was like smack dab, like July, like in the middle. Yeah.
So it was hot as fuck.
It was hot as fuck, and seaweed and locals and Americans and Quebecers.
Yeah, we had one of the soccer parents. I think they went around the same time to Cancun last year, and that's when they sent us a picture of what the seaweed situation was like on the beach, and that was oof.
Yeah, I can't take it.
Yeah. So, it's always good to get away, but I don't look forward to it. Like,
no, because it's stressful too. Like, it's supposed to be relaxing. It's a vacation. And I don't want to deal with people.
That's why it's amazing the stigma with Cuba, but how much we enjoy it, and a lot of people. Like,
everyone.
The amount of people we've met that are like, this is our 10th time here. This is our 15th time.
Like Helen
at the same resort. This is my 25th time here. We met a couple from Cyprus who were Cypriot, who live out in Kitchener, on one of our trips, and this is our 15th time at this resort. At this resort, they know us so well. It was actually just after COVID too, so they knew the doctor, like on staff there, the doctor that works for that resort. Mm-hmm. They knew that doctor very well. Yeah. Like, she would come and have coffee with us in the morning and stuff, and.
Because it's consistent, right? If you have the same experience over and over again, you're going to keep going back. Just like like a restaurant, right? You screw me once, I'll give you maybe another chance. But you screw me twice, I'm never coming back.
Shame on you.
And I'm never coming back.
I remember George Bush tried to say that line.
Yeah, it came out like how he said.
You're just not going to screw me again, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me. You're not going to screw me again. Speaking of screwing, I think Sunny Hostin on The View needs to screw it a little bit more, or maybe get her head screwed on right. So she made some comments because of the backlash that we're getting with the. I guess it's actually happening. I remember the last time we talked about it.
The Odyssey.
So don't forget. I mean, let's not believe everything right off the bat. Let's see if it's actually true. But I guess it's happening.
Yep.
Where Christopher Nolan has cast.
Well,
some of these people.
He ticked off, but he ticked off the boxes. So you have your trans,
that's the thing.
You have your.
Well, I think he's interested in an Oscar, right? And so if he wants a chance at an Oscar, you have to have these boxes ticked now.
I guess.
Ever since the whole Oscar so white thing happened, the Academy has changed the criteria.
Yeah.
Which is why. How many times have you watched the Oscars over the last 5 years and you have no clue what any of these movies are?
I haven't watched it in a while.
Right? Yeah. So I guess this is what's happening. Is this the thing, or is Christopher Nolan just super woke? I have no idea.
I don't know what's going on.
Does he want, continue his seat at the table? My question is this. Like, okay, fine. If nobody knows that apparently Elliot Page is playing Achilles. And some African actress is playing...
Lapinga, whatever it is. I can't remember.
Helen of Troy?
Helen of Troy, yeah.
Okay.
And Zendaya's... Which she's Athena.
She's Athena. So Greek characters, right? Yeah. And so there's backlash to it, and I think it's well-deserved.
Backlash.
backlash. So I think it's well deserved because my question is why? Who wants this? Who's asking for this? What's the point? What is the problem with making a movie where it's a bunch of Greek people, being played by Greek-looking people?
But John Stamos.
As his grandfather? Although he still looks great.
He looks great. Put him as Achilles.
So I get the backlash. And so Sunny Hostin said what?
No, she said that
we don't know our history.
We don't know our history. Like, she used to teach...
Greek culture came from Africa.
Yeah. And she used to teach Greek mythology or ancient Greek history. And she goes, shame on you. Like, she's telling us, what book were you teaching?
Yeah.
That I haven't seen this book where it says that the Greek mythology and the history is African. And he shouldn't even say, like we were saying before, like if it's Egyptian,
is it
North African?
Yeah. If that's the Africa you're talking about, okay, we could have a conversation. But if you're saying like Greek culture came from the Congo, like I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused.
And then, but I'm saying, and then someone else was saying like, who listened to this, who was African American, was saying she was disrespecting then the real African history by saying this too. Like, why are you taking the Greek history and making it your own instead of like concentrating on the real African history, which is still rich in culture? And, and instead of preaching that, she's using this because people are complaining about the Odyssey. And then she's making it bigger than it is right now. Like because she's on The View. She's reaching a lot of people. And are people going to believe this now?
Of course they are. And she knows that. And they're paid. They are paid plants. Let's face it. They don't put their best up there. It's not the smartest. I mean, Sunny Hostin is apparently a lawyer and smart. Every time I listen to them talk or whenever I see them talk, it comes out of a place of, they always seem angry about something and they always want to just, boom, pounce on a narrative or deflect from the truth is what I like to call it.
The thing is,
they like to distract you from the truth.
Exactly.
And they do it with emotions. They do it with emotional replies saying, oh, you don't know your history or this is culture or this is, this is racist or voting laws or Jim Crow 2.0. They go to the immediate emotional points.
Yeah.
They hit that with you and people fall for it. But my question is, who is asking for this? That's what I want to know. Who is going to be so up in arms about having, regular looking Greek people, let's say, white people playing these these roles.
Middle Eastern, we're talking about.
I'm not saying make the entire cast white. I'm not saying that. If you had a nice looking Egyptian woman playing one of these goddesses or whatever they are, I don't even watch the movie. I never even saw the Brad Pitt version of it.
Okay, so. but you know the history, sort of the history.
Yeah, we know Greek history
and mythology,
and whatever.
Yeah.
Why muddy the waters like that?
Especially against Greeks. What have we done for you? What have we done?
And it's not. I'm not offended as a Greek person.
I'm offended as a Greek person. What are you talking about?
I'm offended as a person who likes to enjoy movies, but won't watch it if you're going to get woke on me.
Yeah.
I'm just refusing to watch it. Like I'm not going to watch the new Youngblood movie.
Oh my god!
Apparently, there's a new Youngblood movie coming out.
I couldn't believe that was real. But anyway.
And it's an all black cast, right? Like it's that's fine, but who's that for, right?
Who's watching that? You think like black people want to watch that?
But this is the problem. They say everything is for everybody, but it's not. It's really not, and it shouldn't be. Like I should not. I don't want to be forced into an NBA lineup because I'm a 5'6" white dude from Cyprus or Canada. But I deserve my equal spot on an NBA team because of diversity.
Exactly.
No.
And I can't play Michael Jackson, the Michael Jackson story.
And what if they remade the Shaft movie tomorrow? They came out with the announcement and say, I don't know, Timothy Chalamet's playing Shaft. What would be the reaction?
Riots.
There would be riots. There would be The View would explode on live TV. I mean, The Predator, Whoopi Goldberg.
But that's the thing with Whoopi. We don't know what did she say.
Get even more upset.
Yeah, but what did she? Because I don't know. I haven't seen the full interview, the full clip, because they only show that part.
Right.
So I don't know. Did anyone talk against her and put her in her place?
Well, the only one that ever tries to talk against it is that fake Republican woman.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
and she usually gets shut down, and she joins the chorus anyway. But again, answer the question: what would it be like if Shaft was remade and a white actor was playing Shaft? I wouldn't watch it.
You know who we should ask? Giannis. What does he think about this? He's in the middle.
He's a bright guy.
He's in the middle of this, you know. He's got both the Greek culture and the
precarious situation. Yeah, because he's. What would Giannis say?
We got to message him.
He's a very smart guy too.
Yeah,
he's very thoughtful. He's, you could tell he was raised in Greece.
He's proud Greek. Yeah, he's a proud Greek. So I think he'll have a lot to say to.
A very philosophical guy.
Sonny Bono. What's her name? What's her name? Sonny Bono?
Sonny. It should be Cloudy Hostin. Oh. That should be her name. Cloudy Hostin. Yeah. She's always miserable. There's nothing sunny about her.
No.
Which is a shame because she's not a bad looking woman either, but just ugly on the inside.
Very ugly.
But, Axel Foley comes back and it's being played by Orlando Bloom.
Oh.
Would you be pissed?
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
First of all, I wouldn't watch a remake if it wasn't Eddie Murphy anyway. But at least have, I don't know.
I was pissed off at the Ben Johnson movie because the guy looked didn't look like Ben Johnson.
He didn't look like
Ben dark as Ben Johnson. Find a guy that looks like Ben Johnson. They got this guy who looks too handsome, too light. It's like, I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Get it right. Here we have historical, like Homer said, this is how Helen of Troy looks. She's blonde, blue-eyed, fair skin, like white, he says it. He's the author. Who do we going to believe? Sonny Bono or
Cloudy Hostin?
or Homer, right?
The Predator, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, I know.
I'm upset.
Anyways, so as a Greek person, I'm
Ted
offended.
Danson should have had a dick replacement after being married to Whoopi.
He probably fell off anyways.
But yeah, again. Call me racist. I don't give a shit.
We're not racist.
We're not.
I bet you if we go ask our black
sense.
friends, they'll say the same thing.
It's common sense.
They'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
so does that give me the right now to say the N word because he says that all Greeks are black now?
And here,
so can I use the N word?
We're from Africa. Can I say it?
Yeah,
it's a good question.
Right?
Maybe I can use it. But honestly, though, here's another thing to look at. From a money-making perspective, there's studios that are giving Christopher Nolan this money to make this movie again. Mm-hmm. I think, right?
Yeah.
Unless he owns his own thing.
I don't know.
Are you not interested in making money? Have we not seen these bombs time and time
I think it's going to bomb
financially? Of course it is.
I saw the trailer. I was disgusted. I didn't want to watch it.
It's going to bomb. 100% it's going to bomb because...
You just lost the
First of all, when was Odyssey made? The
Troy, you mean?
The one with
Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. How long ago was that made?
That was 90s.
Was it that long ago?
It had to be. Yeah. Or was it 2000?
I'm saying it's not like it's not like the movie happened 50 years ago anyway, so you could still go watch that one.
But Troy's the Odyssey is after the fact. So Troy is the Trojan War. Okay? So after the Trojan War is the Odyssey.
Okay.
The timeline. Because the guy... So the guys who battled in the Trojan War are trying to get back home. So this is their adventure home.
There you go. So in that process, everybody just changed.
I mean, there's other Odyssey from the 50s and 60s. Yeah, things changed.
That's what
years passed by. Yeah, but there's older Odyssey movies you want to watch. The old Ulysses or whatever it's called. But there's older movies you can watch.
But I can't see it not being a bomb now. Right?
Well, I'm not gonna sit there for I bet it's gonna be like 3-4 hour movie, 3.5 hour movie. You think I'm gonna sit that and just get pissed off for 3.5 hours?
Yeah,
not happening.
And it's weird because he's widely regarded as an excellent.
I love his movies. I love his movies.
Like everybody loves his movies. Yeah. He makes great films that don't have like those types of messages. It's about the plot, the what's happening.
Because they're getting paid now, like you said. There's an agenda. They're being paid to do this.
You want to stay relevant in Hollywood.
Not only relevant, but to send this message out. This is what Hollywood is now.
This is what I'm doing now.
You can't go if you want to work in Hollywood. This is the way you have to tick these boxes, and this is what's going to be released. So that's
now the good thing we're getting out of this are some, like I said, incredible reels and memes.
Oh yeah! After we started talking about it, all the Elliot Page
AI
stuff,
shit with Elliot Page and all
in
these
every movie,
playing the Terminator, playing Rocky, and just getting the ever loving shit kicked out of her.
Yeah, she's playing Achilles when she couldn't open the jar of pickles. She's so weak.
So I'm thankful for that, but again, another unnecessary situation in our culture. I don't get it, but hey, who am I? I'm just a 50-year-old white dude.
Yeah. What do we know?
Trying to figure shit out in this time and day and age.
Yeah.
And that's a show.